How's everything? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are Group 2. I'm Irene and we have Cindy and Penny. Today we are going to introduce Italian food. This is our agenda. In the beginning, I will introduce the dining culture in Italy. Then, Cindy will take you to taste Italian cuisine. Finally, Penny will show you the delicious Italian dessert and coffee. Let's start. Dining culture. First of all, when having meals, Italians are used to eating slowly and drink alcohol. They usually spend hours to have a meal, and it is common for them to spend 2 to 3 hours with a meal. Secondly, Italians tend to eat later than Americans, usually about 8 p.m. or later. Sometimes, because it is too hot during the daytime, they will take a lunch break until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Therefore, it is also common for them to have dinner at 9 or 10. Finally, the food culture of Italy is influenced by its geographical environment, and each region has its own unique dining features. And Italians pay more attention to cooking with local fresh ingredients than complicated cooking techniques. Wherever you travel in Italy or elsewhere in the world, you'll find that locals have different customs and traditions than your own. If you want to eat like a local, here are some rules to follow. First of all, pasta is usually a first course, not a main dish or a side dish. Secondly, most Italians eat their pasta as a first course and enjoy their meatballs as a second course. Therefore, don't eat pasta and meat off the same plate. Thirdly, eggs are not eaten for breakfast. Italians don't eat eggs for breakfast. They're considered too filling so early in the morning. Italians are more likely to eat eggs for lunch. The last, Italians don't use bottled dressings. In Italy, there's no such things as Italian dressing or queso dressing. Italians typically dress salads with olive oil only or with oil and vinegar. Breakfast. In Italy, people usually finish their breakfast quickly. Italian breakfast is usually sweet with a cup of coffee. Especially, Italians usually consider cappuccino a breakfast drink. Most Italians won't drink cappuccino after 10 a.m. Lunch and dinner. For the appetizer, Parma ham with melon is the most famous one. And if you have no idea what it is, don't worry, there is the picture in the following slide. In addition, Italians categorize dishes into 2 courses, a first course and a second course. Pasta are often served as a first course, and second course are typically meat, fish, or poultry. Dessert. As for dessert, Penny will explain more details for it. As you can see, on the right side of this page is the appetizer, Parma ham with melon. And on the left side is Parma ham, which is one of the best ham in the world. They're made of Italian pork and salt. They are thinly sliced, which is how it's commonly boiled and served. The meat is smooth and melt in the mouth, and the flavor is unbeatable. Deliciously savory with a little bit of sweetness and salt. Okay, that's all about my presentation. Now, let's leave it to Cindy and listen to more introduction about Italian cuisine.
Hi everyone, I'm Cindy. My part is to introduce some Italian cuisines. Italian cuisine is a Mediterranean cuisine, and the main ingredients are potatoes, tomatoes, capsicums, corn, and sugar beet. Italian cuisine is very simple, and the main ingredient only include 2 to 4 main ingredients. The Italian cooks, they focus on the quality of the ingredients instead of the preparation. And the most interesting is that a lot of cuisine around the world are influenced by Italian cuisine, especially in the United States. When it comes to Italian cuisine, the first thing comes in my mind is pasta. And there are six common types of pasta: spaghetti, penne, macaroni, farfalle, rotini, and congeli. Here are some common pasta sauce we ate before in our life. First is Alfredo, which is cream sauce, pesto, marinara, which is tomato sauce, and meat sauce, squid ink sauce, and carbonara. Pizza is the most famous food to me, and it is also my favorite food. It is a wheat-based dough topped with tomato, a lot of cheese, and with other ingredients such as mushrooms, onions, pineapple, and meat. And in Italy, they bake at a high temperature, traditionally in a wood fire oven, which is in the picture. The next one is risotto. Risotto is one of the most common way of cooking rice in Italy. In North Italian, they cook with broth until it reaches a creamy consistency. The most famous type of risotto in Italy is called risotto al Milanese. The last one is focaccia. It is a flat oven-baked Italian bread, and the texture is similar to pizza. In some places, it is called pizza bianca. Focaccia can be served as side dish or as sandwich bread. In the bottom, the spice is called rosmarino. In Chinese, it is 迷迭香, and some of them will add tomato and olive oil.
Hi everyone, I'm Penny, and now I'm going to introduce the Italian dessert and coffee. In many people's impressions, France is the dessert kingdom in the world. However, many French desserts, such as puff and macaron, are actually originated from Italy. And coffee is being called the national drink of Italy. As you guys know, you can never find an Italian who doesn't like coffee there. Almost every Italian drinks coffee every day. The culture of coffee has been integrated into Italians' life. And now I'm going to introduce some famous Italian desserts to you guys. I have 5 desserts to introduce. The first dessert is tiramisu. Tiramisu is a coffee-flavored Italian dessert, and it is made of the lady fingers. The lady fingers is a finger-shaped cookie, and it's dipped in coffee, layered with a whipped mixture of eggs, sugar, and mascarpone cheese, flavored with cocoa powder. Tiramisu means pick me up in English. The pick me up does not mean take me away, but wake me up and make me refreshed. The refreshing flavor of tiramisu with the espresso powder inside, high-calorie cheese, and slightly bitter cocoa powder can also get people's strength back. The second dessert is panna cotta. The panna cotta is an Italian dessert, kind of like pudding. Mix with whipped cream, milk, sugar, and gelatin, and just put it inside the refrigerator to freeze until it is frozen. It's usually made with fresh fruit jams, caramel, or chocolate flavors. Panna cotta means cooked whipped cream in English, and some people thought it tastes like sweet tofu. Next is gelato. Gelato means Italian ice cream, and it is made from milk, cream, sugar, and various fresh fruits and nuts. And the gelato is fresh, low calorie, low fat, low sugar, and has a smooth taste.
The differences between the American ice cream and the Italian gelato are, first of all, the air content of gelato accounts for about 20% to 35% of the whole, which gives gelato a smooth and dense taste. Secondly, the fat content of gelato is also lower than that of ice cream. Gelato has about 70% less milk fat than ice cream. So, gelato is a healthier choice for many people as a dessert in summertime, especially when people are concerned about the nutrient of the dessert. Next is cannoli. Cannoli is a staple of Sicilian cuisine. They range in size from 9 centimeters to 20 centimeters. It is a dessert with a crispy crust outside and filled with sweet but not greasy Italian soft cheese inside. It is usually filled with custard sauce and vanilla cream sauce, which can vary in various flavors, and the sides are usually covered with chocolate chips or pistachio crumbs. The pistachio crumbs means 开心果仁. Next is affogato. Affogato is a dessert made with gelato and espresso. Affogato means soak in water in Italian. Usually used the classic gelato flavors such as vanilla, chocolate, hazelnut, or rum, while the liquid is coffee, black tea, or liquor. The most classic combination of affogato is vanilla gelato with espresso. It is also very easy to make affogato at home for yourself. Just simply find a glass with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and pour a cup of your favorite coffee inside. Then it's done. And now I'm going to talk about the Italian coffee. When it comes to Italian coffee, what kind of coffee will come to your mind first? Yes, everybody knows that. The most famous Italian coffee is Italian espresso. And when will Italian have a cup of coffee? It's normal to have a cup of coffee for the first thing when Italians wake up. A cup of coffee at the bar before going to work can make a perfect morning. After lunch, after getting off work, after dinner, and even before bed. It's all a great time for Italians to drink coffee. Now I'm going to share a note of ordering a cup of coffee in Italy to you guys. Italy has a tipping culture just like America does. Even if you drink coffee while standing at the bar, you usually give the tip to the waiter along with the order or just press it on the bar. Except for breakfast and bedtime, you are almost unlikely to see an Italian order a cappuccino that contains a lot of milk. Especially after dining in a restaurant, ordering a cappuccino will be a very strange thing. So you will see almost every Italian would just order a cup of espresso after their dinner or something like that. And this is the end of our presentation. I hope you guys enjoy what we had introduced about in Italy. Thank you for your patience.